Alright, I'm back. I thought about making a whole video explaining exactly what happened, but I thought, I don't really know if there's a point of me doing that, and no one probably wants to hear me complain about that for 3 minutes, so yeah, that's it. There's been a trend going on for quite some time now, and I thought I'd just take a couple minutes to talk about it and why I think it's at least a potential problem. Now, it's probably obvious to a lot of people what that thing is by looking at the thumbnail of this video, so we'll try not to waste too much time and get into the discussion, although there is a couple things I'm going to be talking about in this video. It's no secret that when there's a very hot topic circulating around the internet, pretty much every YouTuber that makes commentary style videos makes a video on it. And that's the first problem. Everyone makes a video on it. And you may be asking, what's the problem? But let me explain. The problem with topics like this is that most of the time, especially in the case of the JoJo Siwa thing that happened recently, and anything that ever happens on Kick with Neon or Aiden Ross, it's like, we get it. They aren't very intelligent. Of course, they're gonna do something stupid every week. After about 3 people have made a video on it, there's nothing new to say, meaning most of the people posting it are only doing it for views, which in itself I don't really have a problem with. They are just doing their job strategically. It's just that it kind of takes the creativity out of making videos and coming up with topics. And I'm not saying people don't have their own points they can bring up, but I think you get what I'm saying. You know, these people don't even really care about the topic they're talking about most of the time. And if they do, it still wouldn't be something they would post if there wasn't a massive amount of views attached to it. There's a reason why I stray from over-talked about subjects for the most part. And maybe that is just me being dumb, but I'd rather do what I can to make something I do want to talk about get views than just get easy views with a topic that's been beat to death. A big reason I do YouTube is to get thoughts and frustrations out into the internet. So if someone's already sharing my thoughts, I don't need to talk about it. I just like to see a lot more big YouTubers talk about more new things and things that genuinely interest them rather than letting the algorithm take over their creative talents. And I know this isn't entirely YouTubers' faults, as the website just working this way is also to blame. And I know a lot of these people do make creative videos lots of the time. I'm not claiming to be better than these people. But there is another point that you're probably going to agree with, even if you don't agree with everything up to this point. And the fact that things like JoJo Siwa being talked to death about actually ends up helping that person or what that person has created. I don't know how people can't see that if you feed into a trend of hating on a song, it ends up helping that song. JoJo Siwa stole a song, and then all the content creators helped that song do well by talking about it to death and using that song on platforms like TikTok. Same thing with when everyone starts hate watching shows like Megamind Rules. Everyone acts like, oh, I don't want it to get renewed for a second season, while supporting it by subscribing to the streaming service and making videos about the show for millions of people to see. And I know this point doesn't just apply to commentary style content, but depending on how loosely you use the term commentary content, I think it still applies. I don't even know what makes content not commentary content anymore, but to be honest, I'm just trying to tie it all together so I can do the best I can to not have the title of this video be misleading. Because this whole second point I'm making, I didn't think of until later, but thought it would be a good thing to talk about in this video. If you do agree with what I'm saying, I would appreciate it if you would like, comment, and maybe even share this video so it gets out to more people. I am trying to get 300 subscribers by the end of the month if that's possible. So yeah, that's it. Let me know what you think about all this, and bye.